Hi, today I'm going to show you how to create a league style table in Microsoft Excel that automatically orders data. Now, I've worked in the finance environment now for over 20 years, and it always amazes me how often I see my colleagues spend lots of time manually editing their formulas in a file they use every month, but they're manually editing it because the data is now in a different row or column. So what I'm trying to do here is avoid that. I'm trying to make it so that your file will be open, data can be refreshed, new data, but simply changing the date will mean that it will find the data that you need. So I'm going to use the HLOOKUP, the Vlookup and the rank and the row formulas to do this. I'm going to start with the rank formula. Now the rank formula is quite a simple formula. It's just looking to rank a number within a range of numbers. So at the moment this formula here is ranking the February data, and I can copy it down and it's literally ranking a number within a range, so it's giving me a position. So in this case, the best office for sales in February is Office 5, which is all very well, but I obviously want this to change. Essentially, I want this rank to change dependent on the date that I select down here, which is in my report, my top 5 offices. So I'm going to use the HLOOKUP to start this off. Now the HLOOKUP is obviously not as commonly used as its brother the VLOOKUP, but it does exactly the same thing. It's just a difference between a horizontal lookup and a vertical lookup. I'm going to use the row formula here to tell Excel what row I want to return my data to. So if I fix this now, the row formula there is basically saying tell me my row number that I'm in. In this case I'm in row 3. Taken away the 1, which means I need to report the second row of data. And I use this quite a lot in my VLOOKUPs because it saves having to manually enter, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5 in all the formulas as you go down. And if you're dealing obviously with large amounts of data, this can be quite time consuming. So the row and the column formulas are quite good for put into HLOOKUPs and VLOOKUPs. So here I've got now the sales results for April. And if I change my cell B14 and I change it to February, I should see the February results, which is great. So now I've got a column that changes every time the date changes. All I need to do now is change my rank formula to look at the new column. And now this will rank this column, which is exactly what I need to prepare my report down here. So all I need to do now is create a VLOOKUP. And I just need to look at 3 columns. And here I'll create the same VLOOKUP, but I'll look at a different column. So now I'll fix these. And then I can copy these formulas down. And so now I should have a table that updates itself based on the date. Every time I change the date, it's looking in a new column essentially. And there you have an automatic league table. I hope you found this useful. Thanks very much.